Good evening, service crew. Fighting pilot extraordinaire Ace Windfall. Ready for... Oh shit, where am I? Wait. Oh no! Hold on here. Hold on. Go back here. Let me move all those rules. Hey, okay. Yeah, you guys can. Hey. Shoo, get out of here. We're done learning. Get the fuck out of here, service crew. I didn't check the thing before I went live this time. Whoops. I need to find who runs my streams. Hey, you're fucking fired. I'll show that guy that looks deceptively like me. Howdy Joe, howdy Seg. It's okay, that's the... I hate to use the term scuff, but I've been scuff-free for so long that, you know, get a little bit. Every now and then. You gotta keep you guys on your toes. You know, Guilty Gear is a lot like Sudoku. Yeah, here, you know what? Here are the rules to Guilty Gear. Let me just put these up real quick. Let me just, the 9 rules of GGXXACPR. Because this is the first time we've done Accent Core plus R on stream. So we have to know, these are the 9 rules, right? Only use numbers 1 through 9. That's actually true. That's true. Use the number. It's the stick. Put the stick on the screen. Where's my OBS guy? Come back here. Put the stick on the stream. But you use the numbers 1 through 9. Don't repeat them unless it's. I guess you can repeat them. That's what a 6/6 input is. Only do notes when you only have 2 options. That's an Eno specific rule. Got a box. That's a rule, sure. That's for Asuka. That's a Strive rule actually, but they're bringing it back. You go in order 1 through 9. That's a preference rule, so you don't have to listen to that one. It's okay to skip, as in skipping neutral. Always okay to skip neutral. That's why we play Soul Bad Guy. He's got the best version of Grand Viper in this one. It's great. That's a neutral skip that just gives you a full combo that does like 40 to 80% depending on the character and all these other situations. It's great. Don't panic. Don't guess. Put preference rule after that one too, because I do both of those. It's simple maths. It's true. Once you deplete their life to 0, they lose. And all numbers add to 45. That's actually pretty close, because I think the health total in this game is 450? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Typically in Guilty Gear games, you have 420 health. It's easy to remember because it's the funny number, right? But in plus R, because everyone just did a lot of damage, they just gave everyone more health, and I think it's is it 465? Close enough. That's just a typo then. That was supposed to say 465. I just forgot. Hey, OBS guy, you're fired again. Thanks for the fight stick, though. I appreciate it. Okay, see you too. Love you. Tell Mom I said hi. That asshole. There we go. Those are the 9 rules of Guilty Gear XX Axiom for Plus R. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Okay, enough. What's a violin? I hope you guys are doing well on this happy #V_FGC Open Lobby Monday. I gotta get a drink right now. Water, delicious. How was the tournament for plusframes.gg? Thank you for asking, Violin. Terrible. I feel like, yeah, that's the first thing I want to say. Like, I was really happy I did it. Performance-wise, like, just the numbers-wise, I did terrible. But I want to talk about it because it is fighting games, right? That is fighting games. Take another MFR. You got it, dude. That is delicious. I needed that. Thank you, actually. So, 2-ish weeks ago, whenever that was, I played the Idle Showdown tournament. And I am a self-admitted novice in Idle Showdown. I can beat people that are at my skill level, but anyone else, like I don't have that much information in it. So when I go into that tournament, I have no expectations whatsoever. So when I go 0-4 by going 0-2 in the main bracket and 0-2 in the debut bracket, and especially it helps when I fought the person who won the full tournament as my first match. It was very much just like, you immediately go into a bliss state where it's like, I wasn't expecting to do great at all. I'm just going to take whatever ones I can. I got around in my third match, which for Idle Showdown, I was pretty happy with, honestly. But that's Idle Showdown. Melty Blood, I would consider the game that I actively play, the game that I actually want to try to improve at, the game that I like will go into training mode every so often. I should go into it more. I should lab situations more, and I should play against people online in longer sets to know what other characters do more. I don't do those, though, which is a failing of me as a fighting game player. But it's like a game that I consider myself pretty good at. So I signed up for the Heat Wave 29 bracket, which I guess Heat Wave does every month. So this was, for the month of July, Heat Wave 29. I go and I'm thinking in my head, 2-2, I'll be happy. It was a pretty big bracket. I was like, I think I can go 2-2. Maybe 1-2 I'll probably also be happy depending on my situation and everything like that. I ended up going 0-2. Technically, I went 1-2 if you kind of DQ. I don't for the purpose of the rest of this story. But even though I went 0-2, I think it was good. I played up against a... Come on, brain. I played against a powered CL first. If you have no expectations, nothing can go below them, right? Yeah, exactly. Which was why for Idle Showdown, going with no expectations, I was perfectly fine. But having expectations is, it's a good and a bad thing. Obviously, I thought I could do better, but I didn't. But the story goes that I went up against Powered CL, which is very rough for Koma, because Powered CL can just controls neutral very well. She has the big 7th Holy Order scripture. I don't know if that's what it's called. She has the big weapon that just covers half the screen. And the biggest thing is whenever she knocks you down, her Oki, she can just do it from half screen away, effectively. So that invalidates a lot of Ace Windfall gimmicks / Koma wake up shenanigans. Because Koma is, one of the reasons I really like Koma is he has a plethora of wake up options, and they all rely on you being somewhat close to him, and if you can do your stuff from halfway across the ring, it makes it really rough. But even with that, I went 0-2, and both of those matches I went 0-2 in games, but in every single game I went 1-2 in rounds, where every single one it was I lost the first round, I won the second round, and then the third round was extremely close, and then I ended up either tossing it or losing for any handful of reasons, which is fine. That's the game. And I think because I went in with expectations and then they were dashed so unexpectedly or expectedly, I don't know. What's the line that Tinny Tim says in Futurama? It was like I tried really hard and I failed, and the thing is, that's okay. It's okay to have off days. Yeah, can't be your best every day. I agree with that. But it's also good to have off days sometimes. Having your expectations shattered in a way is good, because I think I was sitting on, I don't want to say a throne of lies, but a throne of, I think I am very full of myself, which is good. That's my personality. I like to be very full of myself, but it's good to be put in your place every so often and get a real grasp on what you need to do as a player if you want to be better. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Because what that did was, I lost, and then I let out a not a death knell, but just a cry of pain. I closed the game, and then I booted the game right back up, and I went into ranked, and I just started playing ranked for like an hour and a half, and I did pretty good, all things considered, because I was just like, it renewed my vigor, and it makes me want to, like I said before, this is why I play, so I can prove that I am the best like no one ever was. And if I fail, well then, I just gotta fucking try harder, don't I? So I played ranked. I went up from A4 to A3, which isn't a whole lot, but it's good, it's fun. I need to play on this account more and just try to get better. If I get time, I might start calling out, because I think the big thing, me as a player, so the first one was Powered Seal, which is a rough matchup, but I know what she does a little bit better than the other match I played was against a Kohaku, and again, Ace Windfall likes to do gimmicks on Wake Up. Kohaku typically makes you hold it, even though it's kind of fake, she makes you hold it, and I just don't know what she does, generally speaking, and there's a lot of weird situations where it's harder to punish, and just because I don't play Kohaku much, I didn't know the weird punish situations where she has a super, she has her 236 BC arc drive, where when you block it, the punish time is actually really, really early. It's a lot earlier than you think. And so, like, once in bracket and once in the ranked slash casual matches I was playing later, I blocked it, and both times I was like, I didn't get the punish, just because I wasn't familiar with it. And like, she has a lot of weird like broomstick stuff, and it's just a lot of weird situations. So it's just I need to get more familiar with characters as well, and it's good. I need to play it more, because if there is one game, if I don't want to say gun to my head, because that I don't want to incite like an image of violence, but gun to my head, if they say you can only play one fighting game, it would be Melty Blood right now, and I want to get better. But we're not playing Melty Blood now, we're playing Guilty Gear XX Axicore Plus R. It's a Throne of Confidence. I like that playing. That's a good one. It's like going into a casino and only leaving you have more money than what you had coming in, don't you think? Good analogy. In relating to what exactly, Joe? Because I think that's not a bad analogy, but I want to see what exactly you're thinking of it in terms of going back into ranked after bracket. No, I would say no. Depending on your mindset is a very big thing as well. It's because it's very much dependent on your mindset. Because I think when I went back into ranked, it wasn't like a salty going back into ranked. Like, I was able to wash my salt off fairly quickly, and I kind of went back into ranked with like a cleared head, and just kind of wanted to. It is a little bit like I wanted to play and actually get a win in. There was a little bit of that, right? Which that can be dangerous. That can be very disingenuous. So your mileage may vary on those kind of results. But at the very least, just getting more games than I think was the bigger part as well. Not only just playing, but just not only winning, excuse me, but also just playing, right? Because when you go like 0-2 in a bracket, you play at least, like at the very minimum, you play 4 games, which that's over in like 30 minutes or less than that typically. So it's just like I was in the mindset to play, so I just wanted to play. after I watched that salt off, it's like, okay, that was not enough. I am not satiated. And so you go in and you keep the gloves on, and you bop it. It's a way to restore your driving confidence, but really I just call it a day at that point. Yeah, that is the big thing, because I will agree with you. If you leave the bracket and you're like actually salty, or if you're just not in the right headspace, that is 100% like going in and only leaving, because if you're just like calling and betting, I don't know how poker works. If you're just going all in, and like you're not in a good headspace to do it, yes, it's devastating. It's terrible. That's what like there's a reason I don't play like League of Legends when I was a young boy, I used to play League of Legends. That's the dark history of Ace. And there were times then where, yeah, that kind of attitude could come out. And there's a reason I'm not a team game person. It's because of stuff like that, where sometimes if it's not you, maybe it's another player on your team that you're with will have that kind of mentality, and it makes it very draining. But yeah, if you're able to, you know, get a clear head, if you need to just get up and walk and just clear your head, that's good. But yeah, you should not play. You don't play game in negative headspace. That's just true of any game whatsoever, right? That's what League typically would put me in a negative headspace. Actually, no, I don't know if. Not that. I've seen worse. But like games that I don't do things that put me in a negative headspace anymore. Because that's not good. I don't want to do that. If I know it's gonna be bad, I'm not gonna do it. So I'm not gonna play in the like ranked match if I'm already in it. Most of the time, I'm pretty good checking myself. But I agree. If you're already in that bad headspace, don't do it and then further deepen yourself. Yeah. I for Project L, more of a Project W kind of guy. Project L looks interesting. I don't like tag fighters, but I don't like tag fighters. I'm always cautious of the League of Legends brand because of my dark past as a League of Legends player. But it's a tag fighter where it's actually like a 2v2 fighter, and you can have like a buddy that can you can actually tap in. That's kind of cool. Like, I'll like play it like if I go to like locals and they have a setup there, and I can like grab someone's arm and like. Or if someone grabs my arm, more likely, because I would hesitate to go to a tag fighter thing. But like, you know, press a button and they're ones. It's a tag fighter too, so this combos are theoretically simpler. Oh, I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting little thing. I agree that they should release Project W. It'd be much better. But yeah, that's how the bracket went. I lost. But I got a clearer head afterwards, and I decided, you know what? I need to play more. I just need to play more. And not just play more. That important bit. Like I said at the beginning of the story, for those of you that remember, tune on back. It's not just playing more, it's playing smarter and better. So like I had mentioned, I will like hop in training mode and play like 30 minutes or something like that, which is decent, that's fine. But I need to also like look at the characters, play matches against different people. Like, the internet's fantastic. Rollback's great. You can play people outside of your area, and they will have different play styles, and they will do different things. They will know stuff that you don't, and you will know stuff that they don't. And things that you thought were like terrible are actually just really simple knowledge checks that once you know what the answer to it is, it's not that scary. So play games, interact, do things, learn, be smart, and create room. ACPR, start. I don't know how this works. I haven't played Accent Core Plus R online since before Strive. For those of you that don't know, Exerd didn't always have rollback, right? And then there was this horrible thing where everyone couldn't go to locals for a long time. And so Exerd Online, being delay-based, was kind of sucky. And this was before Strive came out, right? And so everything just kind of sucked. And then there was rumbling about something. And then an announcement came out. Guilty Gear XX Accent Core Plus R is getting rollback. So everyone played Guilty Gear XX Accent Core Plus R. And it was crazy. It was amazing. People could just, because it was rollback. It was like, whoa, Guilty Gear with rollback. This is crazy. And it was so weird and different than Exerd, and it was, but at the same time, it was like super fun, and it was thriving, and it was beautiful. And that's where 99% of my Plus R experience comes from. It's great, and I always have a soft spot in my heart for this game now because of that. Ooh, what is this? It's been a while, like I said. Accept challenge. Let's go. Oh, look at that! It's so adorable. But yeah, like, that's where the majority of my thing comes in. And like, I like that they have so many little like improvements, and like the team behind the Plus R rollback patch and everything is fantastic. Between like the rollback itself, obviously, but the you can take over your replays and like training mode replays. That is fantastic. More games should need that. First. The best thing about Plus R is that this is the most enabling Soul. Because everything he does is so, it fits with how I play the game. I wanted to be like cute and like do something. I wanted to see if that would work. But like Riot Stamp gives you a really good big combo. No, I did back jump instead of forward jump. I thought I keep thinking that they're gonna like actually do I love this. Speakers aren't being blown up. No, is this truly Plus R? What's up, Jared? I say, do we need to up it? I don't actually know what the sound is. I turned the sound down a little bit in order to make sure that it wasn't like terribly, terribly loud, but between Grand Viper giving like a full combo, Riot Stamp on counter hit giving like a full big combo, like everything's great. I don't know how to. Bridget's a very weird character to like combo. Any of the lightweight characters are very hard to combo with this with Soul. There is one thing that I know. I don't know how well I'll be able to like do it. Is that because I don't know which characters have it and which ones don't. Is it's 4 characters, and I think Bridget can. Not that it matters anymore. We're playing against Jam. I think Jam can as well, though. Is that Soul has 2D Grand Viper on like 4 characters, and they're all like lightweights. And I think it's Jam. It's definitely Cliff. I think it's Jam, Bridget, Cliff, and probably Mia. Yeah. They're afraid. Oh, I'm afraid. Oh, no. Is it that? Yeah, that was also counter hit 2D. Counter hit 2D always works. Not only do you get to hear the beautiful Plus R sounds here, I'll turn it up a little bit, but you also get to hear Grand Viper Mash in its truest form. It's great. One thing that I will always like there are 2 things that I always mess up switching between like Plus R and Xrd though are in Xrd you RC the second hit of Banner Revolver, and Plus R it's the other one. And in Plus R you can combo into Fafnir. game's always there for you, Seg. Guilty Gear always calls. It's like a siren, it beckons. Tekken 7 hate mail. Hate mail is such a weird concept that it's still just a thing. I haven't gotten hate mail since like middle school. So just the idea in general of it being a thing is just really funny to me. Like I always see in like in the old like what is it only Afro who has like the Dark Souls clips? They'll have like stuff with them getting hate mail. It's just like it's so quaint and so like I don't know Xboxy whenever I see it. I only know how to beat up on dudes. Except for Cliff. I don't know how to beat up on Cliff. That's the one dude I don't know how to beat up on. They're in the air a lot. Let's practice our 3-frame 5Ks. That doesn't get hard knockdown or something. That's really fucked up. No, I'm dead! Alright. Don't get cocky, Windfall. Don't get cocky. Oh shit. Yeah, like right there I could have done Fafnir, and it's really fucked up that you can just like combo into Fafnir in these games. Oh no, it catches. They were taunting. Oh wait, yeah, I was. I forgot about that. What's up, Harmonica? Oh, there I go. Yeah! No one remembers that move! I love it! How have the free pulls gone? 3 white bags and a blue bag so far. I thought I was only gonna get only white bags, but I got a blue bag today. Which is good. I don't, oh shoot, I don't remember what it was. But I have 159, I think now? I think I have 159 gold certs now. So I mean, I only need 11. All the honeyberries are gone from the shop. Today's the last day to do red certs before tomorrow, which is fine. I'm not gonna. I was so glad that they gave me a whole lot of sanity potions as the reward. So I burnt all of those on red certs to get the rest of the honeyberries. So at 158, maybe 160, somewhere in that, because I got a senior op tag today. I don't know what I'm gonna get from it yet. I put that in literally before the stream. But with the senior op tag, all those are dupes, so that's a guaranteed another 5 stars. So I only need like 15-ish gold certs. Sentai Rider's just like trying out, they're understandable. Oh no, what if they IK me? No. Well, they're out of meter now, which is really bad for her. Unless it's a counter. Or you can always grand Viper off counter. You can't always IK off the counter hit. I think Sentai's just trying out characters, and that's fun. 50 pulls in, you got both the new 6 stars. Very nice! That's the luck that I had on the Texas banner. I wonder how mine's gonna go, because I am gonna pull either way on it. Because you get the 10 pulls, and then also, like, I need them gold certs. Stop going into IK mode. Oh, shoot, I didn't kill. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the free 10 pull, the free 1 pull tomorrow, the rest of the pulls. And then I think I have 4 1 pulls.
Select your character.
Yeah, training. I don't want to be in training mode. I have 4 1 pulls. Send them a challenge, sure. They're in here. Send them a challenge. I don't know if there was a limit on that or if they cancel it on their own. That's fine either way. I have like 4 single pulls from something. I don't remember what I got them for. Maybe it was like, oh, it might have been as the stream reward where you get like for typing in AK 2023 or whatever. I have 4 of those. The month starts tomorrow, so I'm gonna be able to get my 1 pulls from the green search store. So that's like another 4. So we'll say 8-ish single pulls with I have 7,000 or so red juice, so that's a 10 pull and change. So probably close to 30 pulls, and I think so after all that, I need roughly 15 gold certs. Getting 15 gold certs in 30 pulls should be pretty easy. Assuming that I'm gonna get a 5-star, that's guaranteed. And I think I have most 5 stars except for obviously Fire Whistle, right? So that's the only thing. If I get Fire Whistle as the 5-star, which is more than likely gonna happen, I only get 1 gold cert, but every other chance I get more. And every 4-star, I do have every 4-star, that's confirmed. So every 4-star I get is a gold cert. So getting 15 4-stars in 30 pulls seems decent? Don't know if you have most 5-stars. There's a fuck ton of them. Oh, I guess that I have most of the 5 stars from recruitment, but in the overall pool, you're right. Ugh. I did look today though, and for some reason I have a fully maxed out province, which is really awkward and weird. Because I was looking, I was like, what's the best way to get gold certs off this senior op tag? Because if you have like a pot 6 operator, you get even more gold certs off it. And I was like, I don't have anyone maxed out except for I guess province and the welfare operators. My Texas is pot 5, so close. So I ended up doing senior, op, and crowd control, because no matter what, I'm going to get 5 certs from that. And if I get Texas, then I get a fully potted Texas too, which is kind of nice. Because then she 1 DP cheaper too. And basically she almost pays for herself at that point. I do have a pot 6 province. I don't know. I got it from one of those. Either it was on the Cal Sit banner or it was on the Ebenholz banner. Possibly a mixture of both of them. I just kept getting provinces. Or was it on Texas? It might have been on Texas. I'd have to go back and look through the Texas short that on my YouTube. Something like that. But yeah, I have a pot 6 province, so that's kind of cool. Guilt Gear. What's up? Skreza? Skryza? Apologies if I mispronounced your name. Feel free to correct me on that. Guilt Gear.
Please select your character.
Sentai doesn't want to fight anymore. Sentai's taking a little breaky poo, so we're just hanging out here. You know what? I can do train mode while we wait. Put me in here, and then put me as they were doing Jam. I actually want to see, because I'm pretty sure it works on Bridget. Let me look if it works on Jam. You can hop in if you want. Sure thing. It is a. I didn't put it in the. It was in the title. It was open lobby, but then I switched to volume warning. But yeah, sure thing. Definitely. It does just work. Okay. It's been a bit. I know. Shoutouts to the Plus R community, by the way. The Plus R Dust Loop for Soul is one of the best dust loops I have seen, mostly because it has a very, very nice chart that you can look at a glance, and it will tell you everything about like how Soul interacts with these characters. GGACR, Soul bad guy. Actually, I'm gonna pull that up right now because that's gonna be real nice for me. If you go to Soul's page and you go to combos, it has character specifics, and it will tell you their weight class, if grounded Volcanic Viper gives you a hard knockdown, because it just doesn't on some characters in Plus R. Notably Robo Kai, and Johnny, which these two especially really sucks. The thing with Kai though, it's only on counter hit H Volcanic Viper that you don't get a hard knockdown, which is the one that you use like if they're jumping in on you and you do H Volcanic Viper, it's probably going to be a counter hit because they're probably doing a safe jump that they fucked up. And if you get a counter hit H Volcanic Viper because that's the one you're doing long wake up, you just get a knockdown. That's kind of really fucked up. Yeah, the plus R dust loop is so good. Every good dust loop is so underappreciated. Just the idea that someone went through and added all this information is, I every day I wake up and I thank Dustloop admins for making, or Dustloop contributors and admins, sure, why not? Grounded Volcanic Viper knockdown, 2-rep Dustloop, corner throw 5k. We'll tell you if those ones do. Ooh, what the fuck? I haven't seen this one before. Corner throw 5k. They added it for Axel and Dizzy that it's DI only, and for Justice too. That makes sense. DI, you get like a 1 frame faster 5k. I think it becomes a 2-frame move. So sure, why not? Yeah. That's actually kind of fucked up. Corner 6p into clean hit Grand Viper. Crouch 5k. Crouch, counter hit 5h into Bandit Bringer. Like all these little things on here. It's so well put together. I love it. We're practicing Soul Bad Guy though. Check if. So it works on Jam. I think it works on Bridget just at any time too. Oh, the difference is, here, actually, pull it up. I have it up. 2D clean hit Grand Viper. Bridget, yes, mash list. Jam, yes, mash list. That's the thing, is he can just do 2-hit Grand Viper. Against,
Please select your character.
I want to say one of them is Cliff. That doesn't work, but if you do slight mash, which I do by just jiggling the control stick limply. I guess I also tap the buttons, right? It's just like, here's how I normally mash Grand Viper, which you can see on screen is very wild, but if I do... It's just a real quick back and forth with like 2 or 3 of those. It's good. I like it. And then you have the issue of Cliff being... Checks out. Too loud for your headache. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Harmonica. This is probably the worst game possible with volume with that, so apologies. I hope your headache gets better. Peace out. Of all the games to have a headache for. You like Anji and Plus R if you were to try it again. Anji is a very,
Please select your character.
I've never played Anji, but I understand Anji, like, theoretically. And Anji in this game plays differently than he does in Strive, and he's much, much better in this game than Strive. I don't know, like, I think tier-wise, I think he's... I'm not even gonna guess, you know what? Because I only know what the top 3 in this tier list are, and that's it. But like, he has so many things that are just like actual like true guard points that are really annoying for the entire cast to deal with. But Soul can just 2D 80% of them, and so I've never thought he was. I was always like, this is a fun matchup. I don't mind this that much. I just 2D and I get to kill you. But allegedly, for everyone else, he's kind of crazy. Which I guess occasionally when you do play against a good one, and they do stuff that will beat your 2D as Soul, it is kind of fucked up. But like, when they're just doing the basic pressure and not realizing that Soul can just go under it, it's really nice. I like it. Oh, speaking of, oh no! Jared, feast your eyes. Let's see how this works out for you. Oh, we found the alien. I got an achievement for making contact with an alien. That's really lucky. Oh, that should be... I wonder if I had to match that just slightly. Yeah, there it is. Oh, that wasn't true at all. I'm being sold. It's very like, yeah, I wanted to press buttons, but like, the auto guard just like beats out everything that's like, because it guards all mids and highs, so I have to like do a low, which my low is really good to like mash on it. But against a lot of the cast, it's just a very, very annoying, like, oh, I can't do anything, I'm being pressured, I have to like hard bait it out, or something along those lines. The one thing that always sucks about Plus RP though is that the lack of buffer on jump normals is it's always very hard to deal with. It's the only thing that's bad with it is the I can never like jump cancel just JS into JS. That is the thing that always gets me for some reason. Oh, tried to air grab me. If I got air grabbed out of Riot Sam, I love when that shit happens. That's so fucked up. We just get yoinked out of like the most random shit. Oh, Slayer's fucked up. Slayer's really cool in this game too. Like every character that is like, oh, that's cool in a Guilty Gear game, they're cooler in Plus R because they just have more fucked up shit. Like that. I put in my DP backwards because I knew in my heart of hearts that was gonna happen, but I was just I didn't know how fast it was gonna be. Because he has two more versions of Pile Bunker where that's just something I always do in Slayer, by the way. I always input, even in Exert Plus R, it doesn't matter. I always input my DP backwards against Slayer, because they're typically going to try to, like, cross you up in some way, shape, or form. Also, he has that move, which is really fucked up. Big Bang Upper, I think is what it's called. I don't know what Slayer is. Oh, another thing that always fucks me up about Pulse Art is you have to jiggle the stick to mash out a stagger, which is a very deciding choice. Ooh. He's got a lot of meter. I saw him do the one raw and I was like, oh no. He's got enough that he can do it again. I just have to watch out. Nice. I keep thinking it's gonna be a counter, so I'm doing. It's very hard to. It's almost impossible to do confirmed 2D into Grand Viper unless you're like really, really good at this game. So you basically have to like like that. Oh, going through. There it is. There it is. One more. Ah! I love that. That's great. You just get like 60% to. No. Fuck. Dragon Soul's so weird in this game. Every day I wake up and I wish Dragon Soul is better than Plus Star. Not that it's bad, it's just that it's very, it's very different. You get a really, really cool move, but then everything else, like if you get knocked down, you go out of it, which is actually it's actually kind of good that happens. Speaking of characters you can get. 2D Grand Viper on. This taunt is a projectile that like he can use for Oki. It's a really Cliff is a character. Cliff also has very, very good like stunning you. Cliff has that. He's got the fried egg. I think he can delay. No, he can't delay his wake up, but he just has the. Yep, there's that. Can I go under it? if you're teching badly, if you're not doing tech into immediate FD, that just like can catch you. That's good. Yeah, he can do the. Ah! What? Oh, I ran out of tension, that's why. Oh, it's so fucked up. I didn't do the slight mash that I said I had to do. Oh, yo! He's too small! I'm so legitimately terrified right now. My plan was to Dragon Soul run up. Obviously, they'd be down backing, or at worst, they would jump. And in either case, I'd be able to do a TK slam. Because again, no one knows that move exists until you get hit with it out of nowhere. Cliff is very stupid. Anyone that says they want Cliff and Strive is wrong. That is the one. I stay a Cliff hater. If there's any character in the game that I just genuinely do not like, it's Cliff. There's a lot of very specific stuff that you have to like know to play. That's on me. I could have Grand Viper that. I instead chose to run up and do a putt. It's very hard to punish his would you call it spiral arrow? What would you call it? Is like where he turns into the projectile. I know that if you IV it at specific ranges, you can get there we go. You can get like a bandit bringer. Uh-oh, is that? I don't know what that does. Oh, it's that one. I hate Oki letters. Gets to taunt you, call you an idiot, and gets Oki off it. Actually barbaric. Nice. Oh, it's too far away. Ah. No, can I get the... I did. Yeah, almost! I got the 3! Hell yeah. Again, sometimes it doesn't matter how much you lose. It doesn't matter how much you have to fight Cliff. Once you get those sidewinders, once you get those raw sidewinders, because Cliff is a lightweight and you can do that on him, you're in it, right? Thank you, Skrizia. Skreza. I was saying your Cliff is actually very nice. I'm sorry if I'm like saying. It's very tough to fight Cliff, so know that I mean nothing against you. He got the big N! Because that's just, you can get RNG and get a bigger last Kana for some reason. I stay hating on the chat. Oh, what's gonna happen here? That's too high, yeah. Woo! That's a really weird move for Cliff. I know that one because I have fought Cliff before, and that's just a really weird move because that's RNG. That's his only like actual like frame zero reversal, but it's completely RNG dependent because the way that his spikes come up is just RNG. Ah! Oh, sick! Good call out. Both times that's hit me, it's been a call out for me doing Bandit, no, right, snap on Wake. Oh no, not that. Ah. That projectile, that's what they call the fried egg. And that is a very hold this projectile. And I think that's used partially in, he has touch of stun on his. I get this. Oh no, I didn't quite jump. That's so terrifying. Nope. Ah, yeah, that. Oh, I'm dead. I was mashing the button because I also wanted to just run up and super. That's the power of being the one that's just standing still. Dragon meme stuff, but it worked pretty well until I ran into the super. If I was Dragon Meme stalling, I would be doing Dragon Stall second. That's Dragon Meme stall. Is that no. Oh, that was supposed to be throw. I'll take that. Uh-oh, that's so big! Cliff is very good at shutting down a lot of the meme options that Soul has. There it is. What? Oh, that's awkward. That's awkward. Weird hit, weird hit. No, 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 no. Oh, that's not gonna actually get me knocked down. Oh. I think I just caught the recovery of my 2D when I was standing back up. And I got headshot.
Heaven or hell? Duel. Let's rock.
No, that's that's supposed to be 2D into. You have to do a. It's 2D into empty jump sidewinder. Is how you do that combo. Oh, nice. Oh, he's not in as much recovery as I was hoping. I got the counter hit, but I mashed it, so... There. No! I'm not dead. Now I'm dead. It's close, it's close. It's terrifying. You think? No. That I... They say Soul TV's fucked up. Take it away. Flips, cross-ups. Ups and downs. There we go. If they do something weird like that, you get a really nice if they do it like too high to the ground, or you can get it because they're in the air during it. Oh, nice. There it is. I didn't know how much he could hold it, and I didn't. It was a desperation hot dogs maneuver. I was gonna say, yeah, I'm pretty sure I was just reaction. There it is. You guys ever had desperation hot dogs, by the way? That's what I had for dinner tonight. That's why the idea was in my head. The words desperation hot dogs. So I haven't been to the store in a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. So I'm out of my like soda that I usually like drink whenever I eat basically any meal. So I was like, oh, you know what? I need to like what do I eat? So originally I was looking around and I was like, oh, I could just do like I don't have milk either, so I can't like do breakfast for dinner or anything like that. Like, oh, what do I want? Like, what will work out the best for me? I was really hoping that I could like get the. Oh, I got the chip. Fuck. The reserve hot dogs, kind of. It's worse than that, honestly. But I ended up being like, you know what? No, here's what I can do. Since I don't have like any like normal drinks, I had water, but I like to. Water is for everything except like actual meals for me for some reason. So I was like, you know what? I know there's a vending machine in the hangar. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna grab the. You know, I have the paper cup full of quarters, as any man would have. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna grab like 8 quarters. I don't know how much a soda at a vending machine costs, but if it costs more than $2, then we have a bigger issue with the economy than I thought. So I go and grab 8 quarters. That's fake. I go to the vending machine. I put in my. Oh, he had the chance to. He broke his back. Oh, I was hoping for something before that. I grab 8 quarters. I bring them along with me. Ah. It's so fucked up. Is that always an overhead? Or is it only like when it's... I'm just like dying. But I grab my acorn, I go to the vending machine. I go and I put, it's only $1.75, so I only need 7 quarters. Put my 7 quarters in. I'm in grand old time. I hit the button. You know, I almost pretend to punch the button, but then I don't because I don't want to actually like damage the machinery. That's really fucked up that he can just... I know I should be, it's like 0, I can also mash through there, but it's just really fucked up that that's even an option. Yeah, that's fair. I put it in, I almost punch the button, I don't. I hit the button normally, it goes... and it pops out, and I go down to reach for the soda, and as I touch it, I'm like, why is it wet? It feels a little bit wet. Not like cold wet. It also doesn't feel that cold. Like, it feels like room temperature and a little bit wet. And I pick it up, and I'm like, this isn't as heavy as like a soda normally would be. Something's off about this. I pick it up and I notice, oh, there's only 30% of the soda in here, actually. So then it's like, well, I wasted $1.75 on no. It's a bottle. The bottle cap was closed. The bottle cap was closed, but it's just like, it just didn't have 30% soda. Maybe it was like over pressurized and it like spat out the cap like over time or something. I don't know the logistics. I'm not in the soda business, right? So it's like, okay, what's $1.75 on that? I don't have any like drinks outside of water, and I'm not at that desperation because I like my battery acid water. So then I'm like, well, what do I do? Okay, you know what? There's a store not too far away. Nice! Hey, I got it. No, my thing! Oh, thank God. Oh. So you know what? From there I go to my car. I sit in my car for a second. I'm like, no, you know what? The store's not that far away. I'm just gonna walk. Fine. I'm just gonna walk. I don't want to drive all the way to the store. I'm just gonna walk to the store. It's not that far away. Also, you know, I need to get my exercise for the day. I start walking. The sky darkens. And it doesn't start to rain, but it starts to like sprinkle just a little bit here and there. I'm just like, this isn't a good sign, Ace. This isn't a good sign. You got no soda. You're walking to go buy either soda or milk, whatever you feel like. And at the time, I was like, you know what? No, soda's betrayed me. I could put another $1.75 in this machine, and I could try a different soda, but I don't trust it anymore. I've been betrayed. I hate them so much. It's such a cheesy move. But I ended up going to the store then. And so I was like, oh, well, you know what? I'm gonna get milk. I'm just gonna have like a brownie or something like that instead. They didn't have milk at the store. They were out of milk. They only had chocolate milk, and I was like, I'm not gonna have chocolate milk, man. That's crazy. That's too much chocolate. So that plan went off. So instead, I went to go get a soda instead again. And I was just like, what am I gonna have now? I was gonna have like. The original plan was gonna be like, you know, cheese and crackers or just something like, probably like that. But at that point, that's why I call it desperation hot dogs. The vending machine didn't have normal working soda. Nothing else worked. Like, I was desperate. So when I looked around, I saw hot dogs, and I was just like, you know what? Today's a desperation hot dogs kind of day. I pick up those hot dogs, I pick up some buns, I grab a bottle of Dr. Pepper, and I just start walking back in the gray drizzle. Cook them up, they're pretty good, and it's just like, man, gotta go shopping. The thing I remember about fighting Cliff is you have to do very specific, like OP setup on him. But unless you're getting like your good knockdown, it's very hard to get that specific like setup. Engage with this. Ah. Oh no! I keep waiting like 2D anti-air, but I'm stopping short, and yeah, that jump in just goes really low. Grab. Done. There's that. Aha. Oh yeah, I don't know how to do dust loops in Plus, so I don't know why I was trying. No. Eh. Oh my god, I was trying to. One of the issues that I have as a Dragon Install player is that you can't do Air Dragon Install in Plus R. Yeah, there's the jump in. Oh, I'm I'm dead. It's such a no. You know what? There's in Melty Blood actors in current code, right? Satsuki has the meme hitbox where it has like the cyclone that everyone removes, and it's just the big ass, just red. That's what Cliff's is. Just the sword wiggle. What? My throw. Why was the Ba and Bakamon like so much further ahead than the rest of the letters? Wait. There it is. Can I get this? I don't think that's real. Oh, what? Oh, I got crossed under. No! What is this bullshit? Ooh, nice. Wait, what determines if your 6H gives you old man sweats or not? Is that only on charge 6H? And it's a game of, because if you do charge 6H, I can like punish it, but if not, you can do 6H into egg. If you don't special cancel it, so you would. Okay.
Heaven or hell? 2, 1, let's rock!
There it is. And no! That's the other thing too, is I was going for like other setups, but yeah, I should be doing after in those situations. I am close enough that I can get like 2D. No. I should be going for 2D instead of 2D into Bandit Revolver, it's 2D into Bandit Bringer, because 2D Bandit Revolver is not going to work 9 out of 10 times on Cliff. Oh, hey, maybe it does work on Cliff. It's all very old. That is my character trait. I can't block overheads. And it deals like, yeah, almost a fourth of your health uncharged. Like I said, I have no sympathy for like people who are like, what, man, they should bring Cliff back, because no, they shouldn't. The character has a lot of stuff going on. I mean, every character has a lot of stuff going on, but no! They don't know what the funny sword entails, Jared. They don't understand. iOS that one. I just went for JH instead of doing Sidewinder. It's gonna whip, yeah. Ooh, got the bad back. That was real. I was gonna say, I was expecting the like double or triple overhead there anyway. Oh, I'm dead. Oh wow, Trin. There it is. Done. I think I can get something there, but it's really it's a real big pain in the rear end to get that. No! It was like that's the invuln reversal, yeah, that's it was so what's the opposite of like meaty? Where it's like meaty but it just whips through it because invuln reversal. Faux meaty. It's impossible meaty. I'll take that. Yeah, oh, that was gonna be the good one. I just did it like too slow. Grounded special, you have to FD it. Okay. Right. Tricked him. He's got Flame Feint to confuse and disorient your enemies. And die. You know what? Oh, I ran out of because I RC'd, I ran out of, I thought I had 75 meter, I only had like a little over 50. I was hoping to RC and then immediately go into FD Fafnir, but I think that would have been too slow even, because like I think that was gonna be really, really fake. But I was hoping that I could like catch it with it. But I didn't have enough meter.
Heaven or hell? Duel. Let's rock.
What? I don't know what that was. I didn't know if that would like hit from behind. I was gonna go for the wild. I don't know if wild throw would have been like the good move to go for there in the first place anyway. But like, I'll get the timing on FDing that one of these days, because that's you have to FD the last couple of hits of it, and you can get Far Slash, and then because it's an air hit, you can get That autocorrect! I'll do that. That's 25 meter, but... Whew. Oh, I'm dead. And I get knocked down, I lose Dragon. I don't lose Dragon Assault. Now I lose Dragon Assault. I was gonna DP. I guess none of them were actual hard knockdowns, so I was able to keep Dragon Assault a lot longer than I was thinking.
Heaven or hell? Duel. Let's rock.
What? That whiffs? Oh! It's all coming back to me. Nice recovery. Uh-oh, I'm dead. It's if you're unsure that you can get the, because you're probably not going to be able to get Banner Revolver knockdown on a lot of lightweights. You go for air SDP, and that's what it is. So like, oh, that's a true. I went for the once and greedy. But after, yeah, because the way the lightweights work is that they're lightweight. They're not heavy. They're not going to fall to the ground fast. If they fall to the ground fast, you can, get Banner Revolver and everything. But if you can't, you have to meet them in the air and knock them down with the knockdown of S-Volcanic Viper follow-up. It really is the Daisuke shitpost, I agree. He's just a silly little man. He's got the thing that, like, Faust has where he can just, like, whiff under a lot of characters, like, buttons. Oh, that was weird. I guess I could have teched out of that. I didn't know what the situation there was gonna be. Smell that one a mile away. Fuck. That was supposed to be a hard bait. I just fucked up my Sidewinder. Because it has to be an empty jump Sidewinder, and I guess sometimes just your buttons are a little too, not correct. Yep, there's the overhead. Smell that one a mile away. Just go for that, yeah, just get hard knockdown. To the dust! And the 6H surprise overhead. I think it's faster than... It feels faster than Faust 6H too. I think Faust 6H is faster in this game though, so it might be on par with what Faust 6H is in this game. Because I know in Exer that's a very big thing. Oh, block the overhead. Because it's weird, but it's like a slow overhead. But in this one, it's just like super fast. Comparatively, that's a hit. I'm dead! Can't wait. Can't wait. What makes the gear guilty? What crime did it commit? Well, it's orange. See, the character I'm playing is Soul Bad Guy, and he is technically what can be considered a gear. Gears are a type of life form where they have gear cells. Gear cells are like, ooh, how do you describe it? They're a really interesting form of like, you know, it's a bio weapon. And Soul Bad Guy, original name Frederick Bolsara, like the singer Queen. He invented along with his friend Oskar Kreutz and whoever Jacko was. I don't remember what her name was. Why did it go so far? What? My super... I think I'm probably missing the back input on my super. I tried doing the super input twice and I messed it up. I guess I'm only doing 63216 instead of 63246. Fucking wacky shit. But so Frederick, Asuka, and Frederick's what becomes his girlfriend and then his wife. They were on this thing called the Gear Project where they were making like super like bio weapon cells to like create living weapons. And eventually like Frederick's girlfriend gets like infected with it for some reason. I don't remember more there. But Frederick himself eventually is like, oh, I'm gonna put them in myself as well. That way I can like live forever, or something like that. But basically, Stagger, the stutter. Skip forward through a lot of lore that I'm not gonna go through, and then what? What? Am I minus? I might actually be minus. That's kind of fucked up for me. But skip forward to the events of Guilty Gear 1, aka Guilty Gear: The Missing Link, and Frederick's girlfriend actually has turned into a Gundam-esque war machine called Justice, who is also in this game. But argue she's in the same league as Cliff, where Cliff's a boss monster, but honestly, I'd much rather be fighting Justice right now. But Justice is the boss of Guilty Gear 1. And Soul canonically kills her at the end, and so Soul is the guilty gear because he is a gear, because he has transformed himself from a normal man into a gear, because Guilty Gear takes place like 100, 200 years past the point where, you know, Frederick and Asuka and all his friends lived. And Scars is gonna make my dreams come true. See, because it's funny, because Justice is also a boss character. In fact, Justice and Cliff were not playable until Plus R, where they rebalanced them into becoming normal characters. The reason why Soul is good here is because Soul can just do that. Like, I would much rather be playing that, and it relies on the Justice player to detonate the nukes at like their own discretion and their correct time. Also, I played Justice. Or I played against the Justice a lot, so it's a lot easier for me to be able to do this on Justice than on other characters. Justice also is just really easy to sidewind things in general. But obviously, once that starts, it becomes a little bit of an issue. But then you can also start just, she also has a catch, which is really cool. But you can actually, if she shoots nukes out, you can actually just hit them with your sword and they go away. So it's not like the worst thing in the world. That's kind of fucked up though. The thing with nukes that makes them difficult for a lot of other characters though is because nukes are a projectile, but they're actually, they actually just invalidate a lot of other projectiles just because they can. So like if you have a traditional fireball character and they throw a fireball, the nuke will just destroy it and go through it. Oh, I should have let both. It's a J drop. Ah, I would have gotten my cool combo. Thank you, Grace, though. That's Justice. Soul canonically... That's canonical. What just happened right there? That was canonical. Soul kills Justice at the end of Guilty Gear 1. And again, this... Arya! Her name was Arya. Frederick, Asuka, and Arya. Arya becomes Justice between the events of the, the history of Guilty Gear and now Guilty Gear. And because Soul kills her, Soul feels really, like, guilty about doing that. And so Soul is the Guilty Gear. Like, he's the main protagonist and he's the titular protagonist. So I hope you appreciate that, like, moral lesson. Oh, also that move, that's actually a cool move, because if you get hit with if she can get you, like, right on top of her when she does it, that, like, where the laser came out of, that thing's just an entire, that's just all hurt box. It's actually kind of fucked up. Like, I think there are combos or setups where you can do it, where you can get it, like, right on top of where the laser comes out, and then all of those lasers hit you, and it does, like, a lot of hits. It's really cool. Burst. But Justice is, like, the truest zoner I think that Guilty Gear's ever had. I guess Happy Chaos exists now. But the way that, like, Justice zones is so semi-oppressive. If you have a fireball, if you don't, like... Nice. Soul can also do, like that. In this matchup to Bandit Revolver FRC, because FRCs are in this game, they only cost 25 meter. Because you can't, like, YRC like you can in Exerd. So you get to, like, FRC to, like, hop over and skip past stuff. Oh no! Soul can't do shit in this matchup. This is a 0-10 matchup. That's not true. This is a very, like, there are, like, some games where it's like you don't have to, like, practice that much and you're okay with it. This matchup is not one of those. Because it's all about, you have to, like, remember how to FD his spin. That is a knowledge check. Yeah, right there. But then he can RC it and make it safe, and that changes the game entirely. Yeah, meanwhile, let's see if, yeah, no, see, that's not a true combo. Woo! I think a lot of Soul in this matchup is so much a... You don't have to. This is one of those things where, like... You want to do the cool combo, you want to do your loops. Oh, I fucked up my loops. In some matchups it's really easy to get your loops, but in other matchups it's like, it's painful, and like... This is one of those matches where I think you should just, like, go for the hard knockdown instead of... You have to sacrifice your damage. Oh, that goes full screen effectively? Damn. I thought, like, I was safe there, that I could just throw out gun flames and be, like, headish and everything. That was wrong. That hit from behind. That's fucked up. I blocked it, but it's still messed up that it goes... Because he does the whole swing. It's really fucked up. It's such a... You said it best. It's Daisuke's shitpost. Because I can think of no other, like... other way to put it. Fuck. Another 3D bad. There we go. That's like oh, I get it. He taught Kai how to 2D. I forgot that bit of lore. Well, I mean, that is true. They learned because Cliff is the leader of the Holy Order of Knights, Holy Order Soul, Holy Order of Knights. So that's why Cliff and Soul both know this old man. He's a cool guy. He's a dragon slayer. I guess his sword is called the Dragon Slayer because he slayed a dragon, which were things that exist in lore, but then like Cliff killed all of them except for maybe like one. There we go. That's not a true knockdown for some reason. That's kind of fucked up. No, my DP! I got the tension, but I wanted to. Done. Good, got it. I think it's not that one. That's what it all comes. I said it earlier. It's just like you have to, and it's hard muscle memory to break. To do, ooh, that's helpful. Let's do Grand Viper instead of Banner Revolver after your 2Ds, but. But if you can do that, that's how you can get better, like not better, and meterless too. Like that's how you get the damage on Cliff. You gotta play against the character. No! I already got IK'd once. Soul players don't deserve this. Do it to the Alpha players, the chip players. I guess Cliff just inherently can do that though. That's his thing. That wasn't even a tinker, that was just me staggering P. I wasn't ready for it, yeah, fuck. It's fucked up, it's just really fucked up. I think I have to JP. I don't think I can JK in those situations. Uh-oh. I got 3. I don't like that it's not like consistent too, like where the oh, fuck. Like, when you get hit by the sword wiggle, like, you can pop out anywhere, and so it's not consistent where you, like, sometimes you pop out in front of it, sometimes you pop behind it, and it just makes the whole, like, situation there where it's like, I just want to drop down and not get hit. There we go. It's not right, man. It's not right. That was a great beat. Because doing JS, jump cancel JS is, I think, harder in this game than half the Sidewinder loops for some reason. Just I'm so used to like games having some form of buffer on like jump normals that having none is just it's something that you get used to. Oh, I should just done the JS. The JH was too high. Damn, you can do that wiggle for really short too. Man, why did I get dust instead of burst? Was I like 1 frame off between my measurements, between my inputs? Yeah, like right there. Look at this. Whoa! That's the rollback right there. That's the beauty of the rollback right there. But like when I was getting picked up by the one thing, I didn't tech and I like to do my FD properly, but just like I was on like the corner side of it instead of on the other side after the tech. I get the. Oh yeah, overhead. Fuck. Overheads and lows. Yeah, and the low is also like you got the Kai 2D and does he have a sword low, or am I just misremembering? Yeah, that thing. I don't know if that becomes a low at some point, but part of me is thinking that something that looks vaguely like that. Oh Jesus. I do have that one. I'm gonna get the Sidewinder. Yeah! I'm pretty sure I just blocked that high and I think I just got hit. Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun. It's not that bad when I'm in the corner. I got it! Oh, no! I hardly did it, yeah. I did a running one, that way, like, even if it got blocked, it'd be really hard to punish it. I know running up and doing that is, like, real dangerous, but I was like, he's mid-screen. If I'm running up at him, do the DP right at him, I'm gonna fly to the other side of the screen, and Cliff only has, like, a dash as like a normal traditional run. I guess that is the downside of Cliff right there, is that Cliff does have low stun. I gotta go for the knock. It didn't give a knockout! Cliff stunneth and then Cliff stunneth away. That was a not to toot my own horn, but I was happy with that FRC. That it looked cool. I don't know if that changed the pathing, but I think if I didn't FRC that, I think it was just dead.
Heaven or hell? Duel. Let's rock.
Okay, that does crack. Those stay even if he gets hit. No. Okay, okay. I missed my... Probably because I did like an up back or down back input instead of just a raw 4-6 or 6-4, whichever one it is. Whee! Dun, 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 dun. What? No! Why is they put so hard in this game? We take that though. We take that. I was like, I'm gonna do Dragon Soul because I even though it's not like full invuln in the later half like it is in Exerd, because if something is meaty, you will get hit out of it before like how Dragon Soul works invuln wise is you're not invuln, then you're invuln, and then in this game, after you're invuln for a bit, when the screen freeze ends, you're actually not invuln for that second after the screen freeze ends. So if something's meaty on top of you, you just eat it. Just eat it. No, I thought I was closer to the corner, so I didn't have to do the forward jump. I did neutral jump. Fuck. So what you can do in very certain circumstances is you can Dragon Install to invuln through things that will be popping later, like bursts. And I was ready for it, but it was the gold bursts. -1, it's fucked up. I'm used to it being 0. But the -1, yeah, makes it so that, like, things that are on top of me are just, like, death. If it's not something already on top of me, it's not that bad because you do have a 2-frame button in 5K. Oh, fuck. Also, I only know how to do the impossible dust. Oh, shit. Huh. I'm dead. Oh, you're wait. It didn't summon projectile, probably because the projectiles were already on screen. Is that a thing? Yeah, because I imagine you can't have multiple projectiles, so that'll, like, if Cliff would just sit back and just keep spawning Bakumones. Here, let's make this the last one, by the way, Scarzia. Skriza? Skriza. This one's for all the marbles. Just brought himself to my level by playing with that meter. Fuck. Ah! No! I was expecting the taunt, so I was gonna run up, or not the taunt, the fade away. So I was gonna run up and wild throw. That can't OTG, can it? Yeah, I know. Also, speaking of, I think, because Soul's IK is pretty bad. I'm pretty sure, given Cliff's height, I'm pretty sure Soul's IK will whip on Cliff. That's the fucked up part. beautiful. That's guys. Thank you for the games. It was like I was hanging off a cliff. Da 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 da. Yeah, Souls Like Hay is kind of cruddy because it whiffs on a lot of the cast, but I'm pretty sure like on Cliff it will whiff in his normal animation, and stun definitely, like 100% will whiff on a stun. But I think it might also whiff on just his normal one unless you're like, unless you're super duper close. But like a lot of the characters, because they like kneel down, and Souls is like a DP almost, where it has to like almost hit like aerial. It's really like goofy how it works, but it does work on ship in very specific circumstances and on Aba, which is the most important one for any IK to work on. Alright, though, with that, I'll probably wrap up for the night. That's good. I like plus R. Just like Hay is abysmal, but you can get like a specific setup with it. Can that work on everyone? Can't be used on Aba on reaction. Oh wait, what? It can? Like, is it too slow to do it, or why not on reaction? Because with Aba, for most characters, it's whenever she's low on health, low on her blood meter, you can get the good hard knockdown, and you know she's gonna get knocked down. You get the setup. She wakes up. She has the animation. That's when you get her, right? You can mash out of the stun. Oh, for the one setup. Okay, yeah. Which I figured, but I was just. I'm weak. I can't. I'm never good at doing this part. I'm always better at doing the like exert style stagger, which is why this part always stings. But then putting them together, like I gotta be like hopped up to be able to pop that one off. It's good though. I like plus R. Throw this one in the rotation a little bit more often, probably. I think next week though I might, especially after my what would you call it? I don't want to say my story, after what I was talking about earlier today with Melty Blood. I think next week probably gonna do Melty Blood. Back to that, either that or depending, I might try and do like just nights of just doing like Melty Blood ranked or something like that, or like sets or something like that instead of just doing it on open lobby Mondays. I don't know. We'll see. Play by ear. You'll find out when I do next Saturday when I throw the schedule.
2, 1, let's rock!
Yeah, I don't want to see these two. But yeah, with that, I know nothing else. I will bid you adieu now. Send you off into the aether. Remember, tomorrow is Arknights. Let's go find out what is it? The Cal Cert plan. See if we can get 180. I think we should be fine. We should be fine. Thursday we're finishing up Devil May Cry. And I think there's one more thing. Saturday, we're playing Blue Archive. I've never played Blue Archive before. I have it downloaded. On Saturday, we're going to go through the tutorial. And we have one goal and one goal only, and that is to pull Ogata Kana. Because I want that dog. So we'll see how well that works then. But with that, I know nothing else, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to catch you next time. Peace out, everyone.